All right, it's on you.
Alright, I'm Carissa Allen.
I'm Austin McDonald.
And the story we did was Dear Mrs. Park, a dialogue with today's youth. It was written by Rosa Parks with Gregory J. Reed, illustrated by Lori Eslick.
Okay. Guess I'll go over the Alabama Court of Study for fifth grade reading number two. Determine the theme of a story, drama, or poem from details in the text, including how characters in the story or drama respond to challenges or how the speaker in the poem reflects upon a topic and summarize the text. Our first assessment was student will write a letter thanking Rosa Parks for advice, and also students will learn about multicultural literature along with vocabulary development and also responsive literature development. Our concept development was response to literature. I just went over there. Cultural development, vocabulary development. The vocabulary we did was that we use the vocabulary frame method. The strategy will help students to learn new vocabulary and concepts in class. They use the following format to create flashcards for each vocabulary word. So basically, we had a sheet and it helped you to make flashcards. Um,
It helps you make flashcards with each word. And in the top right corner of the flashcard, you will write the word's definition. In the top left corner, you will write the word's opposite and cross it out. In the lower left corner, you can write a silly sentence that uses the definition of the word. In the lower right corner, students are to draw a graphic to help them visualize the concept. And in the center, the students are to write a word.
moving on, skill development.
The strategies I use the strategies that I use are the vocabulary frame, can be the Freya model, the Foursquare, or bubble maps. In the explicit instruction, I would say today I'm going to teach you how to use the vocabulary frame. The vocabulary frame is used for enforcing the concept of vocabulary. In the guided practice, I can tell students to copy the bubble map after modeling, and while reading the story, the students are to listen to Rose's responses back to the other students that wrote the letters. In the bubble map, the students are to answer these questions. How does Rosa feel about the students writing her? Do you think that her advice is genuine? And how would you react to some of the questions that the students asked? And then for the meditate for mastery, the teacher will distribute an analytical chart. And this is our analytical chart right here. And it says the questions asked, was the question answered? And what was the tone and mood of Rosa's responses? And there are four letters that are to be evaluated. Okay. In the teacher's self-reflection, these are the questions that the teacher should ask. Did my students understand the concept? Do they need more practice? When you review, you will go over the bubble map and go over the vocabulary frame for reinforcement. In the student reflection, the questions that the students may ask, um, how you ask the students, how did the students feel about writing her asking for advice? How do you think that her advice? Do you think that her advice was genuine that she wrote back to the students? How does Rose's advice connect with my personal issues? And that's when you connect the multicultural part in the lesson.
Concept confirmation procedures we have are to ensure that students understand the concept and they will take out the analytical chart that was used earlier in the lesson. The teacher and students will go over the map orally. In our final assessment, students will reread the story to see what the mood is. And then, again, as you said, go over the analytical chart again. And
That's it.
pretty much, yeah.